got treat. That's not our thing. Now we don't glorify that. I understand now. No, understand. Didn't know which one.
The yes.
Such a evil thing on everything. But anyway, guys, yeah. Let's open.
Let's open. Thank you, your party.
Yeah. And do this.
That was less double legs. So what I celebrate there, what do you call this? Halloween. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We're in Africa. We don't celebrate evil. Guys, welcome to a new episode of Live and Direct. You feel what I'm saying? My name is Eloy Double X 2551 018. That's where we at. Next to me, I'm chilling with Grandmaster P, also known as Grandmaster Prosper. No, I'm lying.
Nah, just Grandmaster P on the socials.
You feel what I'm saying? Today we are joined by our sound technician, engineer, high profile, whatever, El Jefe, Neo on the side. Libs are still on the camera, you feel what I'm saying? Lash Double X doing the most, you feel what I'm saying? We had a pilot episode where we shot. You guys will see it.
Yeah.
It's not about
Last
you guys.
But it'll just never see the light of day. We're not uploading it. So this is, are we?
Yeah, we have to.
Wait, we have to.
We have to.
I thought this would be our official first episode.
Yes, this is our official first episode, but the reason I'm saying we have to upload that is because we're gonna upload this, is gonna be perfect, sharp, but we gotta show them where we started.
Of course, okay.
Yes. So today, okay, I'm used to talking to niggas, you feel. So today we're gonna be tackling a whole bunch of issues, you feel what I'm saying, on the podcast. But one thing I wanna get into, you feel, after I introduced everybody and you are welcome to Live and Direct, is that I want us to talk about procrastinating, you feel. Like as men, before we talk about humans, as men, like most like we always have plans in our heads but we never execute them.
Yeah.
You feel. So what I would like to ask you and everybody here, do we be planning, like as Smouty, when we make plans, what's the reason why our plans never come to plan? Like why are we always planning but we never do anything?
Yeah, we do, because even with this podcast, now that we've finally done it, there was procrastinating.
A whole lot.
There was a whole lot of procrastinating because we started talking about this, when was it? This
long
month.
time ago.
Not this month, like many months ago. But we're finally doing it. We're finally going to be live and direct every week on YouTube.
The question, what made us take so long to record? Why didn't we, like you are saying, you took months?
Okay, from different sides, there would be, this one has work, for example, has a lot of work to do, that they don't get enough time to be available on days when we need to record.
Facts.
That was one issue. And I also think equipment. We did have a few things that were not like we had the cameras, we had an issue with a microphone.
Facts.
So we are making do, guys. This is all we got for equipment, so we are making do. There was that, and I think
so. That's like all. Okay, let me, before I say what I say, let's ask some of the Lash and to tell us their perspective. What do you think like that holds us back as guys, that makes us not follow up on plans? We make plans but we never do things.
Hello guys, it's Lash Double X. Thank you for the platform.
Away.
I would say the fear of studying everything. The fear of studying. So when you wake up and say, I'm gonna start this thing, so there will be a routine, a different routine of me waking up and doing things. I'm gonna sell this.
Things you've never done before.
Yeah, never been done before. So I would say a fear of studying things. Studying something, to start something is not that easy. I don't wanna lie, it's not easy to start something. But the courage of you saying, let me do this, that's where we don't do things.
I guess we're also all not courageous enough to be here.
We procrastinate now and then because of that fear of studying.
Okay.
Yeah, that is why we procrastinate.
That's true. I agree with Lesh.
So, from what I take from the homies, I would say, you saying that procrastination in people, in niggas, most of the time is because we don't have we judge ourselves. We feel like we don't have the right equipment to start. You feel
the limiting, self-limiting.
Yes.
And also just thinking, oh, I'll start when I have so and so.
Yes.
You understand? A better camera, a better microphone, a better
type,
background, a better whatever. Whatever you would be self-conscious about.
Type.
Yeah.
And then Lesh would say that the reason for procrastinating is because of fear. We have the fear of changing routine, the fear of starting something. We would say maybe the fear of failing. So the reason I'm asking this, I'm trying to say, as much as we are all like from here, ne?
Yeah.
How is it possible that we have this platform, despite everything we talked about? How is it possible that we have this platform, even though we are from the same place that's doing the same things to the people? Because we have fear of starting things. We have fear of failure. We need capital. We feel like in order for me to start a business, I need to have money or whatever. But how is that going to help the hood get anywhere? Like I got that type of mentality, because when recently I was watching Procastinating, and then there was this white billionaire guy they were interviewing. This guy said that a great leader is way better than a great idea. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can have a good idea right in front of you, but if you don't have the right leader to pinpoint when to do this thing, you will never do it. So now I feel like the reason why niggas procrastinate is because we all want to be leaders. We don't want to be led.
Yeah, because on that point, maybe if I understand what you're trying to say, right, is that sometimes things people want to do, but they may not have the skills or know the time to learn the skills.
Fact.
So they have to outsource. Be like, hey, let me connect with so and so. They have the equipment. This is how we came about.
Exactly.
That we're a team because of that. I have something to offer to the table to make this possible. That's
actually the definition of a crew.
Yeah.
Back in the days when they would, like, the military would fight, I don't know which world war, whatever world war they were fighting. When they would pick a crew to go on the ship, they would make sure before you enter the ship, what's your role? You don't just enter the ship. That's how you make up a crew. If you come into the ship, you're going to tell us, I'm here to clean, sharp. I'm here to cook, sharp. I'm here to navigate. I know what, sharp. So in that way, in the crew, nobody's ever useless.
Wrecking crew. Oh, shit.
That's a wrecking crew speaking about Titanic. But yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like most of the time, Mautira procrastinator because we don't have the right leaders. Like, in our circles, we don't look for people who can lead us. We think we are all equals.
Everybody wants to be the leader.
Yes, we think we are all equals, you feel, because we are men. We have to be masculine, you feel. Women would say toxic masculinity. I say we are men. We were brought up like this. So that was my topic. I wanted to know, Guti, what's holding us back? Because we can say it's the hood.
Pride. I'd say
pride,
that's
because
pride.
It's not the hood. Every hood is messed up. Pride, dog. Like,
fear, I can understand fear. You can overcome, but the pride, like, you may overcome the fear. Now you want to be the leader. You want everything to go your way, and you can't listen to other opinions and whatever. We're here because of different opinions.
Facts.
We all have different opinions. Hence, every topic, each one of us has an opinion to it.
We even have an opinion now. El Jeffa has something to say. Say something for us.
Sure, guys. El Jefe, the producer, sound engineer, whatever we may say.
Word G.
So, sometimes silence is bigger than our actions. Because you can check, even a child before it's born, no one knows.
Facts.
You wait for the child to be there
to
see you walk over. It's a boy, it's a girl.
So
sometimes it's not a matter of procrastination. We talk too much.
Facts. And most of the time, but what all about brilliance, never talk about your plans before you do them.
Even scripture says that.
Check on Angata no
exactly.
You're breaking the plan up.
You feel
so even a seed, we eat something like, from the
energy
seed.
You are giving away.
Even a seed, even a seed before it
you don't know. It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
So sometimes there's power in mystery.
Not even sometimes, all the time there's power in mystery. From what I'm getting from El Jeffrey, it's this, ne? Even if we create a life, we are here because we were created, but our parents didn't know we were gonna be these people. Our parents, they see maybe when I go next door, I live fucked up, and they're like, maybe my son's gonna be like this, maybe my son's gonna be like this, but they're gonna see this podcast and be like, oh shit, my son is actually doing something good. So what he's saying is that we should stop procrastinating, just plant the seed and move forward. Like at the end of the day, they say every time you make a plan, God laughs because he knows he has a bigger plan. You feel what I'm saying?
So if I laugh, doesn't that mean I'm God? Because
people, we are all God. We have the power to create and destroy. So no, because we know you are right. This question is right. Us laughing now, doesn't that make us God? It does. Why do I say that? It makes us God because we know whatever we plan doesn't go as planned, but we always plan. We have what we have today, dog. We have what we have today because we thought about it and we planned it, but it happened when God wanted it to happen.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
That's why it's always important to start, because as soon as you start helping yourself, God sees, oh, this person, my child, my son, my daughter has a plan for their lives, and let me I guess make them flourish, prosper through their plans.
I don't know if it's the Bible, but the church says God helps those who help themselves.
Exactly, that is to sum it up.
You feel what I'm saying? Yes. So, in closing for this topic specifically, what I would like to say, we'll all say what we'd like to say, but what I would like to say is this. Everything you want to do, start it. As much as your work is weak, your work is blah blah blah, but at some point there's somebody who's gonna see you, is gonna give you that equipment, and everybody is gonna be like, so
be the creative you want to be.
You feel, be the start you wish to see.
Bars.
Not even rapping. So that was my question, and you feel I like how everybody had a view on this, and your view didn't contradict another person's view. You feel that was very nice. What do you have to say in closing about people who procrastinate, who can't follow up on their ideas?
Stop. I don't know. I don't have a whole speech. Don't have a whole speech, bro. Like, just stop. Stop procrastinating. Stop. Figure it out. Stop. But I'm not gonna tell you, hey, start this way, that way. I don't know, because I just stopped.
Yes.
You know, I just stopped. That's why we're all here. We all stopped.
Yes.
And we start. Yeah. We're going to be recording, uploading weekly, and beating procrastination.
Can my panelists also say what they want to say lastly on this topic, please? Because Rotles once be engaged in this, like this is how we solve the issue. We're passing the mic to Lash. Lash, what do you have to say about this?
In high school, I had a maths teacher, it's Mr. Bohole. Shout out to Mr. Bohole. Shout out to that guy. He used to say at the assembly there, procrastination is a thief of time.
Facts.
So stop procrastinating.
You never get time.
You will never.
Time only moves forward,
and you'll never be ready.
The more you procrastinate, the more you never get time to do that. So it will be stolen and be taken away from you. Study. Nah.
And then no, but feel like we are still in the time, because somebody maybe has a better podcast idea than us. Somebody's watching this and feeling like, man, I can do this better. The only reason you're not doing it better because you were supposed to inspire us, but you are not. Now we have to inspire you guys, something that you feel like it's weak. You feel Mautimokas like Kuma in a lot of talent. Like Kuma has a lot to offer. You feel what I'm saying? And we don't even need to unite. You guys need to start doing things. You feel, for yourselves. And then whoever likes what you are doing will be a fan. This guy said, we are all on social media trying to get followers. Where are you leading them to? He's a guy.
Even with the numbers. Even with the numbers, bro. You understand that Jesus had 12 followers. People are crying about having 100. I wish I had 1,000, 100K. Like, those things will grow, guys.
You feel?
Just create your content. Don't be too hyper fixated on the followers,
the likes
and stuff. Just upload. The internet will show you what they like, and then create more of that for yourself.
Because again, to add on what you are saying, are we for the like, are we for the shares? We are adding for relatability. There's somebody out there who's living like you, but they don't have an opportunity to get out of that situation. On a platform like this, they're like, oh, I can also do this, you feel? So everything is not all about us. Everything is about all of us, you feel? Yeah. We're not like, come on, man. We're not religious, but let's do God's work, Joe. Yeah. Come on. Come on, Joe.
Your work.
Do God's work, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Did you have anything you want to talk about, man? After such a lecture.
This is our first episode. It's like, yeah, I guess maybe because we did have a pilot that we sort of are working on the nerves and whatnot. But yeah, I do have something to say. I know it's September, guys, and it's Heritage Month. On the 24th is public holiday, Heritage Day. And
we don't even know about holidays.
I think this is open to the viewers in the comment section. Tell us how you celebrate Heritage Day. You can go on web tickets and just search. Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, before you continue, we'll get your phone. Yeah. How do you celebrate your Heritage Day?
Me, I'm Dao, so we celebrate.
You are what in Dao?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's an ethnic group, mostly from originally from Mozambique.
Okay.
But I was born in Zim, raised in SA.
So, like, what's your heritage? What's your culture?
That's Ndao. That's what it is. That's what it's referred to as.
So what it means is that we all gotta do our own research.
Yeah. I'm not. Yes, please. Please do your research. Do your research. I need people to.
LJ, how do you celebrate your heritage? What's your heritage? Yeah.
How do
you celebrate your heritage? What's your culture? How do you celebrate your heritage, Baba?
I
guess by celebrating, we all wear our traditional attires and perform, I don't know, events, having fun on the day, maybe dancing.
My culture is hip hop. My tradition is hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't playing with y'all. I be out here thinking hip hop, but my dreams is hip hop. I changed
my heritage.
That's my heritage, bro. So like, I celebrate my heritage every day. Born there, keep a Tswana, keep a Sotho, keep a Ndao. I celebrate it every day. Me, I'm standing on business. Me, I'm hip hop. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mari, if we were taking it African, I'm Tswana. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, Tswana, meaning I'm a mixture of Xhosa and Tswana. You feel? I'm the only person who claims that. Live and direct. Copyright. We should put it on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna sell merchandise. Tswana boy. You feel? If your mom is Xhosa and your dad is Tswana, you're Tswana. If your dad is Ndao and your mom is what? They're both Ndao.
My mom.
And your dad is what?
My dad.
What is he saying? Is your mom Ndao?
My dad is.
Your dad is Ndao. What's your mom?
She's Shona.
Shona. Yeah. I'll figure that one out later. It's a little bit difficult.
Oh, you wanted to?
Yeah, I wanted to. Okay, what was your point, man? Let's get back to your point. What was your point? I kind of drifted. What was your point?
I just needed to.
You wanted your phone because
mention a few events that will be happening. But if you guys can go on to, I'll put a link in the description.
No, so, I mean, like, how did we end up talking about September and like, what was your take? Yeah, what were you trying to engage us on?
For people in the comment section to basically tell us what or how they celebrate Heritage Day.
Okay.
Yeah, just
alright. Guys, celebrate your Heritage Day. Find a way to find a way to find a way, wabo.
Let me just look up a few events on.
Yeah. Besides events, you had a topic. Like, wasn't it related to that or something?
The topic itself was Heritage Day, but the main topic that I have for this conversation is the new marriage law.
Make some distance.
Yeah, the new marriage law in
South Africa.
Africa.
There's a new marriage law.
We have a new marriage law. So
what's the old marriage law?
What's
the new law? What's the new law?
South Africa's new marriage law, constitutional court rules that it is now legal for husbands to adopt their wives' surname. So okay. This is how we're starting off with this one. Okay. So yeah, I'd like us to, share our minds.
Okay, wait. Let me ask this, ne?
Yeah.
Sharp. When you marry a woman and she takes your surname and then she goes and lives at your crib, Bamuhutawusadi and all that stuff, is the man also going through the same process?
That I can't say for sure.
According to you, do you think we would be subjected to that because it's us now trying to get married?
Because ultimately it is global, ne?
Yeah.
So as initially it was illegal for men to adopt their wives' surname, but as of 2025,
it's like the new
law, right?
Yeah.
But beforehand, obviously, you marry the woman, she adopts your surname, she's now your wife, right?
Facts.
And now you are the supporter.
Facts.
You understand?
Because
so if now with this law, does that now mean roles are changing? That umfazi can lobola the man and also now have to support or be the breadwinner.
But you have to realize, because I need to know, how can I put this? You paying lobola to the your wife's family, and you are not buying the wife. You are thanking the family for taking care of this woman for you for all this time, and then you is the sound okay? All right. And then you doing that, you are saying, I'm taking responsibility from the father. Yes. What the father was doing for this daughter, I'm taking the responsibility, and I'll be the father, and I'll be the brother, and I'll be the best friend, and I'll be the husband.
Breadwinner.
Yes, for this woman. And that's what we agreed to as men. I wasn't there. You feel?
Yes.
So if this law is passed, that means women are agreeing to the same ideology. Women are agreeing to the same ideology, right?
Because I also believe women are actually very capable of taking care of their husbands.
No, nigga.
No, listen. we let's also consider that there are women that have money.
Facts.
For there are women that spoil men with money.
Facts.
Right? And I mean by spoil, I mean do the most.
Yeah, buy cars.
Buying things. You understand?
Yeah.
So if that is happening, it shows that there is a capability, right? And some women want to, I guess, assume that role.
Dog, what we're talking, like, dog, how would God feel about this? Like, how would God feel about this situation? Like, God made us as men to rule over earth and all these animals, and then put Adam in a deep sleep, took his rib and created a compartment for them, like, you feel. So now, how would God feel that we are letting our rib control us?
Is that how you see it?
That's what I'm asking.
I don't think God would be pleased, because we live under God's law, and these are laws that humans are making for themselves.
Facts.
You understand? Very much different thing. I know people can feel like this is liberating, this is empowering and whatnot, but as humans, we are changing a lot of rules.
Dog, this is like this.
We are creating our own rules. So this is
This is like the story of Lilith. Lilith, ne?
Yeah.
Lash was asking me about this some time ago. Like Lilith, it's a theory, guys. It's a conspiracy theory. So what Lilith did, God made.
Who is Lilith?
I'm about to explain.
Right.
When God made man, God made men in his image, blah, 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 and he took sand and blew air in their nostrils. So he made men. There was Adam and there was Lilith. That was Adam's first wife. Okay. Lilith wanted to assume the dominant position because she didn't want to be inferior to the man. She felt like we are equals in this garden. Okay. We were made in the same light. All right. And then God was like, no, you can't disobey man. So God Avanza, Lilith, and then made Eve from the rib.
Oh, how did?
Like cast out, the same way Adam and Eve were cast out. She was cast out, yes. Right. So theory has it that when she was cast out, she decided to go with the fallen angel, Satan. Okay. So she's like the wife of Satan in most like depictions. Yeah. So what's happening now is that feminism is taking over to a point where, like, we don't have a say. Like you can't
want to assume Lilith or
I feel like
a legacy.
Exactly. Like this is the legacy of Lilith, bro. Like I feel like this is an agenda being pushed. You feel like
if she was, you say this is conspiracy.
Conspiracy, yeah.
And if she was banned from cast out from the garden, that means Jesus. I mean, my bad. That means God was not pleased, right?
Yes, God.
And so now we are going against that as to say we don't agree. We want it to happen.
You feel, and I agree with you. Like
who are they fighting? The man and the father.
They are fighting family, the idea of family.
Okay.
We know that it's God first, is the husband, is the wife, and is the kids. Mm-hmm. But now if it's gonna be God first, and then it's the wife, and then it's the husband and the kids, it's the dynamic. The hierarchy changes, and when the hierarchy changes, we know that as much as women are our equals in a sense that we are all made in the image of God.
Yeah.
Women are not working the oil rigs. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women are not
the manual labor.
You feel like that hard labor when you need something fixed. They are not doing that.
Let them be soft. They were meant to be soft.
You feel so getting married by a woman and still having to assume your male responsibilities is messed up.
Because she could say, I married you off, you know. I paid Ilobol for you to adopt my surname.
Do you realize we're gonna win that war? If it's a war. Like whatever South Africa is declaring on us.
I'm sorry, but I can't take this one seriously.
The reason why I'm saying we're gonna win is because already men are better cooks. Already men own more salons.
Facts.
Already men are fashion designers.
Facts.
Already men, we take care of our kids and we love our kids. So if you're telling me my job is to take care of my kid and cook for them and cook for you, that's the easiest job on earth. I'd take that. But I wouldn't want to get married by a woman. But I'd take that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to be married by a woman.
Me neither.
So I forgot to announce something very important. Meneer JJ just entered the crib. So we would like to know his thoughts on this topic, ne? Oh wait, first before we talk, we switch to JJ. Lesh, what do you feel about the fact that South Africa approved the fact that so many facts women can marry men now? How do you feel about that?
Nah, for me now, I don't think it's a good idea. Mm-hmm. First of all, foreigners now can take a surname Yamukweni because of he married or the girl married yeah. So tabonali kula little tlhaga no tsene make Ali mare sene magare ke Mohammed. Ona citizenship, you can own the shit, the shares,
so now it's
because of a woman kena munyetsing. So khona go ba le land, o khona go ba le dikgomo.
That's real. That's real. Like, dog.
I see.
For the economy, it's not good because if like we giving, it's not.
So the foreign guys can take on the.
Yes.
No, they're already doing it. Like currently, they're already doing it.
Yeah.
So I guess that's how it came about to be legalized. Because a lot of people were doing it already. It has to do with population. Like there must be a lot of people.
Remember the what you call Home Affairs scam?
Which one? Wait, which one is that one? That's El Jeffrey, by the way.
There were, I think, 15 to 45 head of departments in Home Affairs that were dismissed.
because of some corruption.
Yes, there are Indians who are owning firms, tuck shops.
And I bet their surnames don't correlate with who their faces are. And you know, imagine, Mumzansi, what internationals do. You enter the country, you find a woman, you take care of her lifestyle, and then you marry her. You assume, but how do they? So they were already doing it because how?
There are people inside the Home Affairs, bro. And they have like the head of Home Affairs, not just anyone.
So is it possible? Allegedly, is it possible allegedly to assume that the reason why this law, like we already said this, the reason why this law is being passed is because this has been happening already.
Yes.
All this time, like allegedly, like because we know of so many. We've watched a lot of shows like Aboma X Depot, Aboma Sizoktola, and all those where a woman would be like,
it's just giving permission to continue happening.
But what's the problem? Like, is it hard to get permits in South Africa to trade, or is it because the homies pulled up illegally?
I don't think it is, because otherwise we wouldn't be seeing as much of those businesses existing,
bro.
Because they're there.
Yeah, they are there, and like, okay, wait. Is the issue here the businesses or the fact that they are not paying tax? What's the issue here?
No, I assume they're paying tax. Legal documents.
There's a whole bunch of in the room now.
My bad. I'm not well informed about this one. But yeah, for somebody who knows, I don't know, who do I pass the mic to?
Somebody who...
Or you want to explain further?
There's no explaining. Okay, yeah.
For example, you can have 7 shops trading with one tax clearance.
Facts. Dog. I trade in the street where there's 3 shops owned by one person. He's not a national.
3 shops. He owns 3 shops.
Brother.
Franchise.
Don't make me use the accent, brother. Allegedly.
He already has a franchise. People are procrastinating starting the first business itself.
You fail. So you see, guys, how procrastination is holding us South Africans back. Not even South Africans. How procrastination is holding like Batomo Kuma back. A person can move from Sri Lanka, from Pakistan, from Sudan, from wherever, and risk their last dollar to come in South Africa for a better life. Well, now we are living here. Dog, well, now we are living here and we are busy overthinking. Okay, I don't have a 4K camera that can shoot this and that. I don't have a microphone that can do. Bro, come on. So,
people are doing it.
Are we all trying to make
People are doing it tired. People are doing it depressed. People are doing it. Just do it.
Like in Kuma, dog, the only time you are successful is if you are doing music or playing ball, soccer, or you're in politics. Like, how's that possible? This is such a creative hood, dog.
It is. Dog. Oh, the creativity.
Have you seen the fashion in the streets, bro?
Mr. JJ knows a lot about
Bro, like, I swear to God, if we had like a challenge, against Pitori or Jose, or I don't care who they nominate.
Yeah.
Who got the best aesthetic, boy? We're just not famous. When it comes to aesthetic, dog, like we set the boundaries.
And from our province, how many? Okay, we know there are people in music. Yeah, you have your Casper, Maglera Doughboy. We have people that have been on TV.
Do we have famous fashion designers?
But I want to know, like, content creators, like local content creators.
Oh yeah, we do. Shouts out to Hileng Ngasa. Can you blame my Go 6, yeah. Shouts out to Hileng Ngasa. Blama Go 6. He's big on TikTok. Yeah, I don't know about his Instagram or something, but he's big on TikTok. I'm talking millions of views. I'm talking millions of followers. I'm talking consistency. I go 6. I'm talking consistency, bro. Hileng Ngasa, dog. Yeah, come on, dog. Come on. I'm sure you guys have seen his videos. He be having like 2 mashups, talking to a chick, acting up, role playing on the side. He's like got a chip tooth.
TikTok content.
Yeah, he got like a chip tooth.
Creativity.
Yeah, do man. So
What?
Like the hood don't know about people like this, so like Live and Direct is here to make y'all aware of people like this.
We need more people.
Yes,
like
and
that.
we need to support people like this. To be honest, yeah.
Even I feel like let's a lot of us, Mokuma, need to be content creators.
Facts.
Actively, so like we need our algorithm to be our content to be pushed out into the algorithm.
Dog, imagine if we had a podcast now. This idea just came to me. Everybody in the room. Imagine if we had a podcast where we invite all these ex-gangsters for them to tell us how they were able to survive that lifestyle. Ghana, we couldn't survive these people. Americans get bullied in school. In South Africa, we get bullied in the streets. That's just how it is, bro. You feel like, dog, like that.
The schools are not safe.
Schools is the worst place.
And to touch on schools and violence and whatever, I know a lot of people. There's do you know Charlie Kirk?
Yeah, the guy who got the neck.
Yeah, he got assassinated for his views, I assume.
What were his views?
I take based on the research and the content that I've watched around Charlie, is that some of his, as much as his company advocates for faith and things like against child abortion.
Okay. And Americans and abortion.
He also really does have a lot of negative views that I just did not like. You know, a lot of racist views.
Never speak ill of the dead.
Yeah, and one in particular is the racist opinion he shared about qualified black pilots.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, he would question if they were qualified enough to fly, meaning he doesn't think a black person can safely fly an aircraft and land it.
To not to switch topic, have you realized out of all the nations in these 7 or 6 continents we live on Earth, black people are the most sensitive? We walk around with Chinese tattoos on our bodies, but as soon as a Chinese person grows an afro, we're the first to judge them. We were always talking about cultural appropriation, but everything we do is not even inform our culture. We don't even know our culture. We started talking this about heritage.
Our culture as blacks.
As blacks.
We do.
We think we do. What's your view on that? JJ, let's hear JJ's view on that.
To be fair, when it comes to knowing who we are and all of that, it was caused by the system back in South Africa. So they separated families. They didn't care, like you were saying now. You know, that guy Kirk.
Yeah.
He didn't care about what happened and how it influences how black people are treated or how black
because
people are
you create
oppressed.
those stereotypes and people adopt those mentalities and assume those things to be true.
You understand?
It's dangerous.
So that conspiracy has also went on for so long that we are not seen as capable.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. That is why, hence, I'm just gonna touch on a few topics because I just landed.
Do that, man. Do that.
Yeah. You know, there was a topic you touched that people come from everywhere else to settle and look for a better life. Yeah. That is also a system. You understand?
Facts.
That black people can't own tech shops anymore. The next tech shop
is you
understand? It's like you were saying, it all belongs to one person, so only one person benefits from that. And the other killing part is that all of those 3 shops that you mentioned was I'm trying to explain that it's the same concept. So it doesn't allow anybody else to grow in that corner differently. You understand? That is why it's also again a system that the only thing that black people should own is salons. And even if they preach
taverns,
salons, taverns,
the typical.
There's another one that bottle store, but there's another one I forgot. But
the typical black businesses.
Yeah, and to touch on Charlie Kirk, if I'm saying it right now, that guy in Fetu, his opinions and the way he addressed people. He thought he was smarter than everyone else. You understand?
Yeah.
In the room,
Like,
were you guys give a very condescending attitude?
Yes, he did.
Wait, were you guys always aware of this guy before this incident?
I was quite aware of his content.
I just knew him now.
After the incident.
I don't even know him.
And I guess I've heard that depending on where you live, the algorithm about Charlie Kirk was different. Not everybody was seeing him
in the same light.
Yeah. Some would see the positive, and then the negative views based maybe if, for example, they might fear that it will offend those people, but they want to push him and his opinions.
What are your thoughts on this American assassination culture? Like, what's up with that? Why are so many it's like America doesn't have freedom of speech, like.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people take things to heart and decide that because they didn't like what you said.
Don't you think it's the gun laws? Like Mzansi, we are only surviving because we are strict on gun laws. Like we are not allowed. Not everybody got a gun.
Yeah, I think there are certain states where you can allow.
Yeah, Florida, Miami, you're allowed. You know,
buy
in Florida,
firearms.
You're allowed to have a gun. I think even in California, you're allowed to own a fire. Yeah. So hey, that's crazy though. I don't know anything about Charlie.
People also do get them illegally.
Yeah, but I don't wanna lie. No cap. Charlie Kirk is a dope name for a rapper. I'm Charlie Kirk. Pull up in the scene and I let it burn. Dog, Charlie fire.
I agree.
Man, RIP Charlie, RIP word, RIP Charlie Kirk, man. The realest out there. I didn't even know 40. I died. We on 40 minutes. RIP Charlie Kirk, man. You probably.
I don't share the same sentiment. I don't want to say fuck that nigga, but.
Okay, what did he say specifically that ticked you off?
The racials, the things about apartheid. I feel like Charlie has opinions, but he doesn't account for we are in these positions because of the white people.
Okay.
You understand? There are systems that are put in place to hold us back, to make us feel and be inferior to these people. So he would say, for example, black people are lazy. No, man. I don't think every black person wakes up and be like, I want to be lazy today.
Facts.
Everybody has something they want to do for the day or for their life, for their career, whatnot. You understand? And so it's tough because number one, a lot of black people already we live in poverty. We live in places with limited resources. Even though there are governments and people they don't.
But why do we still blame them when you say
them? They create these things and say they're going to change so and so and so.
Yeah,
you understand? And then they make a scarcity of it.
Facts.
You understand? It's not fair for the people who are now expecting. Be like, oh, here's the budget for arts and culture, for this industry, for that industry, for tech and whatnot. Here are learnerships, here are programs.
Type shit.
You understand? And so when those things are now in effect, people, what they do, the ones who have to now hire us and whatever, there's corruption behind that. There's people who don't get paid what they're supposed to get paid. They don't get given the right equipment because somebody thought, hey, let me buy cheaper equipment. And
nigga gotta keep that money. What you think this is? This is a game. I'm trying to get my money, nigga.
You know, just looking out for capital, bro. So
my question is this for everybody, man. My question is this: what's one thing that should be changed? Like, what's one thing that can be changed immediately for Kuma that can make this place a better place? I get we are talking about the same government that governs South Africa, Northwest, Klerksdorp, Kuma. Mm-hmm. So what's one thing in our hood that can change immediately to make our hood a better place?
If it's one thing, I feel like it should be in relation to arts and culture.
They should invest more in arts and culture.
Because we're talking about mainly content creation, remember?
Facts.
So like us, this is content creation.
Facts.
So if we can get like funding and some sort of capital?
There is actually funding. You just have to apply it. NYDA,
we'll look out for
NYDA be dropping. Apparently, let me say this: we attended a workshop recently, a few days ago. So, National Youth Development Agency in South Africa says that for everybody in South Africa who's between the ages 18 and 35, you are eligible to 250,000 rands in your name. You just need to pull up with something that's either educational or economic, like improvement. What's the other one? I don't know what's the other one, but you need to be in that sector so that you can access that fee. So there is cash. You feel? Yeah, we'll try to put the links on the description of that. So you can apply to NYDA, anybody. But even if you are selling magwenya, even if you are cutting hair, you feel? Yeah. Should I repeat that? All right, let me repeat that. I'm saying that NYDA, National Youth Development Agency, they're saying that everybody in South Africa who's between the ages of 18 and 35, you are eligible to 250,000 rands in your name from the government free of charge. It's a grant. You don't have to pay it back. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But at least you need to have a business plan. But they don't mean you need to have a registered business. Even if the cookies or you're cutting hair or you're doing something that you feel like it's lousy. Right. Just apply to NYDA, but they only take applications online. You can't like physically hand your stuff, you feel. All right. And then the tip that they gave us is that you can't just come up out of the gate applying for 250,000 rands. You feel you need to build your credit within their system. So you may start small, maybe 50,000 for your cash startup. You feel pull up, apply, they give you your 50,000, then you are eligible for that until you max out your 250,000.
Oh, okay.
And then they are 35 years. They mean you have to be the ages of 34 years 9 months.
34 years.
9 months, yeah. That's like that 35 years. So there is actually money for people who are doing business. You feel so, the government every year
take on the opportunity, guys. If you have an idea, here's people who are willing to invest in it. Yeah. The NYDA, National Youth Development Agency.
Yeah, agency. So yeah, man, that's what we can say. And while we're talking business, you can see we got candy out this motherfucker.
We got candy. I'm sure some of you are already trying to put your hand through the screen and grab some. But yeah, this is candy. It's a side hustle of ours. So
let's not call it a side hustle. I hate that name. We call it sales funnels.
Sales funnels.
Meaning that every business has one funnel of making money, their mode of business. Okay. But as a business, you need other streams of making income. You feel what I'm saying?
Another stream of income, guys.
Oh. So go back a bit. Yeah, so this is another stream of income. Yeah. That you can do on your own. If you want to know how to package sweets, how to sell sweets, just go on TikTok, man. You're going to find a lot of people.
There's a lot of content around that, yes.
You feel? You invest in yourself, my nigga. You feel? If you are at work, you are working, you pack a couple of these in lunch, people going to want to be snacking on some. You give them some, you feel?
Yeah. And for those who know, you know where to get them. Internet Cafe, 83 Leo Street, Kuma. And you can also get them at Data Munchies.
722 Msala Street in front of Club MSK. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, what we can take from this episode is that young people, just get money, man. Get money. Stop depending on the government. But if you want to depend on the government, apply for the government. Sorry, government ain't such a the government in such a The national lottery system in Sazaga each and every year. But no, we don't get it because other places are making more events. Mukasari leads into it, you understand? You feel, yeah. So, in close, what would anybody like to say? Yeah. Anybody, yeah. We got JJ up in this.
Sure. So, you said you're going to give everybody a chance. Assume that we're going to get a chance to answer that question. What would improve?
Yes, what needs to be changed immediately for Kuma to improve? Yes. Thank you very much.
The first thing is the most important one that I think is the hardest and it's the most simplest. When are you need the first thing is unity. Once we unite, dog, we can support each other. You understand? So it starts with unity, bruh, and then subscribe, let's show them. If we apply, we apply for anything in life, and then we say we come from Kuma, and the people of Kuma backed us up. I mean, how many of you have Wi-Fi out here?
A lot.
how many times do you meet a stranger, Mokuma? Like the first person you met the first time.
That's the last time you meet them.
You understand? Every day, dog.
Yeah.
Every day I see someone new. I see a lot of people I see every day, but I always turn my
I just
head on
concentrate on the
some
bitches.
You understand? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's unite, guys. Let's subscribe first on this one. Let's take it high, and then take everybody else high.
Because we can get like 10,000, man.
There's a lot of people.
10,000 people tapped in Kakuma on their phones.
We got 5.
And if you're watching us, guys, subscribe. We can get it. What do you think? You assume? I'm not sure, but
we're gibberish.
no, yeah. Let me gather my thoughts. The population.
Yeah, guys.
Kakuma,
I'm thinking maybe 80K, 100K.
80K, 100K. What do you think our population is?
Yeah, I'm falling right around there. I'm falling. Even I can stretch it to 150 if you include 8 or 9, 6.
Oh yeah, that's the entirety of I mean, all of us.
We are lost. We are lost.
What do you think? We fall under
maybe 250, man.
250,000.
Because Konado Twarsa Woodin, that's a fellow see.
What?
What?
How do you know? You count them.
Like, but the ladies.
Cook. Okay. The ladies.
We have ladies.
But people, they're not active. Guys. Guys. That's the whole point of the podcast.
Yeah, facts.
To let you all be tapped in. So let's tap in.
So yeah, anybody else want to talk about what can be changed in the hood immediately? What's a Kuma a better place? I think we should have this question every episode.
Yes. Let's double X on the mic.
Because there's a lot of answers.
Yes, let's double X on the mic. Yeah. So Ramaphosa gave us a will, guys. SRD. SRD. 370.
Almost a 50.
About the sweets.
Facts.
Got like Zobolana, first of all, got the sweets, got the package. I'm selling them. 20 rand, 15 rand, 10 rand. I'm changing Kuma.
Facts.
I'm changing Kuma
Shout out
for the
to
little
that.
kids.
Facts.
Thank you.
Facts. He's part of the change.
Shoot. So everybody, work.
Yeah.
Spanani.
Work. She be doing dirt.
Do it yourself if you can. Do it with a team if you can. But yeah, just do it.
Just do it, dog.
Just Nike.
Stop procrastinating, yeah. We'll just start, yeah.
Speaking of work, producer release soon.
Jeff is producing.
Announcement.
Hey, Jeff is producing soon, nigga. Soon, nigga.
Very soon.
Yeah, we'll see what we do with the entertainment side for the podcast because we have a lot of entertainers. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so we'll see. We gotta have segments for that. JJ wants to start a podcast talking about football. So we're gonna see. We'll see about that. Yeah.
Latest update. I'm wearing my Liverpool t-shirt. We scored in the 95th minute a penalty.
Wait, what? Isn't it 90 minutes?
No, you get extra time for people that was to waste time.
Okay.
All right.
That's how football works.
Hocho, would you say your team took long to score because the other team had better defense, or you niggas were just flawed?
Still think with 4 games in the league, new players, we're playing very well, but we were playing against a low block team, so
What
they
does low
were
block
all behind the ball, or in their penalty area. They will get like 5 already, so you can't touch the ball. Immediately when you touch the ball, you're surrounded by 3 people. So we can't play high as well because that's not us.
So does that mean if you guys were to go to like a 2-leg match with that same team, you guys would have a difficult time because they got y'all figured?
No, this time we were away. So when they come to Anfield, it's an no. When they come to Anfield, it's another game. When you go there,
Where's Anfield?
Liverpool home ground. It's a Merseyside. Liverpool.
Is weed legal in Liverpool?
I know. Important
questions.
Important questions. Did JJ match?
That would be lovely.
Make sure there's bitches. Nyda show the bitches.
Sports Arts and Culture la utlwa mostly sa boys.
La utlwa Sports and Arts and Culture re tla apply re kopa go ba bo Mama Joy le rona.
So we done.
Allegedly.
Are we done? Are we close?
Yeah, we done, man. Live and direct.
Comment, subscribe, share, create content. Yeah.
Don't procrastinate.
Subscribe.
Now we are about to smoke weed now. Bye bye.
Issue.
Shut up.
I love it.